just recently had our PvP Poison Ivy, was able to finish in the top 100, gave me enough fragments to L4. So today we're going to showcase Poison Ivy, talk about some team comps, talk about some characters that you might not necessarily expect to go with her. We're going to look at her kit briefly and of course play some PvP matches. So let me know in the comments, what do you think of her? How much do you actually like her? I don't take very many tunes to level 70, gear 11. She is one of them. I really like her kit. A true support character can be put in with pretty much any single team comp that you can come up with. But let's look at her legendaries and my maybe recommendation on legendary order. The first one, damage to an enemy, apply disease, bleeds. If you have enough legendary points, you won't use the basic very often. So that's definitely the last legendary point I would take. Her pheromone kiss, second ability, apply 4 taunts, 6 stamina ups, apply crit immunity, debuff immunity, and call assist. That's a lot going on for one ability. Great ability. 5 stamina ups for her third ability, cross pollinate, which is now an actual ability, right? 5 stamina ups, 4 to a random ally, 3 random buff, moves, copies 3 random buffs to the rest of the team. Fantastic. Kind of wish it was a couple more than 3, but 3 is still good. Up to 3 additional debuffs are moved from the ally to the other team, and then 3 ones additional random enemy. If no debuffs on the target, apply 3 stamina ups. First passive, toxic transfer at the start of return, 65% chance. Now 65% chance didn't seem like much, but it actually happens quite often. I kind of thought that 65 would be like 25, but it does actually happen, what appears to be around 65%. So that's good. Apply it overheal to a random ally and move up to 5 debuffs from the target onto random enemies. Reduce cooldown of cross pollinate by 2. So as you can tell just by this legendary ability, if you have this, you're going to be using the 2 and 3 constantly, right? And so you won't use a basic very often. Whenever an ally is healed, whenever they are healed, apply 3 disease to a random enemy. That can stack up a lot, especially if you put them with teammates that are healed constantly. At the end of the ally's turn, if that ally has 5 or more debuffs, use toxic transfer. So now recommended legendary aura, like I said, if you have her L3, L4, L5, you know, well, not L5 because that's obviously all of them. But if you have, you know, all of the, you know, legendary 4, you're not going to use the 1 very often. You're going to be using the 2 and 3 constantly. So the 1 would be last. Now on my low level account, level 25, I only have her at L2 after the PvP raid tournament. And what I took and what I liked the best was 5, the 5th passive, and then the 2. So what I went with was the 5, then the 2 for her first 2 abilities. And then I would go with the 4, the first passive, and then the 3, and then lastly the 1. Now let's look at some team comps, and I'm going to talk about is Poison Ivy, and she goes with everybody, okay? And there's some obvious choices for each of the affinities. We're not going to talk about those. I'm going to talk about ones that maybe are lesser known and ones on my low level account that I've really enjoyed playing with, and or ones that I think go really good with her kit. First, Catwoman. Now, Catwoman has the ability to possibly heal every single enemy turn. So if she heals every single turn, that means Poison Ivy is going to be doing something every single enemy turn. Booster Gold, I really like him for his ability to clear massive buffs on the enemy with his basic. If you can make him a little bit tanky, put taunt on him. He gets turn meter, clears those debuffs because, you know, with this meta, Terra is a constant problem. Teams that have tons of buffs on the other team, definitely a constant problem. I think he'd be good. In the same sense of Catwoman, we have Talon, can also heal quite frequently. And then Adam, kind of same as Booster Gold, gaining that turn meter, getting some evasions, put some taunt on him. They'll miss quite a bit, especially if he has lots of evasions. So I like him too. And then we'll look at the blues. Wonder Woman DOJ as lead, which can heal every single enemy turn. So of course, that's amazing. I like that. Also Donna Troy. Donna Troy, part of her problem is that she was a little bit squishy, right? Give her a bunch of stamina ups though, and maybe copy some of those awarenesses, and maybe she could turn into somewhat of a tank. And of course she can take buffs, turn them into awarenesses. I think she'd be good with Donna Troy. Enchantress, you can copy that damage immunity, which is really cool. Raven, of course, heals tons. And so I like these 4 blues as far as some that maybe you might not necessarily expect. And then we got the greens. Captain Atom, bro, you put the taunt on him and give him some stamina ups. He can do some gross and disgusting things. Now, of course, with all of these greens, you know, most teams are going to have specters, so it might be just a tad bit risky throwing taunt on people. But, you know, with Captain Atom, bro, he could go off when people hit him. So that's really cool. Ultraman, I really like him with Poison Ivy and his like ability to transfer extra debuffs, and the taunt and the tankiness for him, I think is really good. Abensur puts on heals and stuff, and again with his taunt and tankiness, I like him. Parallax is another one, super tanky, right? And you know, when he gets hit, bad things happen, and so that means good things for Poison Ivy. And so those are the greens that I like. So like I said, those are just some characters that you might not necessarily expect. Of course, there's obvious choices, Lex and Barda and all of that stuff. We're on the level 70 account, so I am limited. I only have about 15 characters that are level 70, 65, maybe level or 20 of them. So we're just going to put in a variety of team comps and just kind of see how it goes. See if she can carry us through some of these things. I mean, I do have a standard team that I use in 95% of the cases, which kind of help get through pretty much everything. And that, you know, really helps. Okay. Let's chill out real quick. Let us go. Okay, thank you. Now, even though Azrael scares the crap out of me, Dr. Poison or whatever scares the crap out of me even more, because if she hits me with the AoE, I'm all dead anyway, so it's not gonna matter. So if we do have a chance, we gotta get poison. Okay, so now I'm hoping that if he doesn't have debuff immunity, which he probably does, he does. Okay, let's just put crit immunity on, because we don't want to get hit with crit. Actually, you know what? Let's copy this true sight. Hopefully copy the true sight from Hot Girl. And we did not copy the true sight from Hot Girl. That's very disappointing. It's a bummer. Oh, wait, maybe we did. Maybe we did copy the true sight. Okay. So now let's, Azrael's going to have so many strength ups, bro. He's just going to go crazy. It'd certainly be nice if we could, you know, it'd certainly be nice if one of our stuns could get him when he doesn't have debuff immunity. So now we got taunt. So let's put this on old Hot Girl here. And I guess we'll just hit him. Oh, there we go. We got the stun. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Not everybody has true sight, though, so that's going to be a little bit unfortunate. Missed, of course. Come on. Come on, Hot Girl. There we go. There we go. Let's get rid of Az. Boom. Done. I think we should be good from this point on. Hopefully these evasions don't kill us in the end. But that ended up pretty well. They had, you know, Spectre, they had Azrael, they had Nightwing. It's a pretty decent team. Now, I really don't like this matchup, and in particular, obviously, all the speed that we're going to have to deal with. I think it's certainly a losing battle. But you know what? This is just for testing purposes, so let's just make sure that we're right. I mean, Wally West can apply tons of speed. We got turned down meter. Dr. Poison's going to go. Pretty much going to eliminate everybody. So I think that we're going to be hurting. I think we're going to be hurting in this particular matchup. But let's try it. Let's see what happens anyway. Hey, she cleansed the debuffs from herself. That's always nice. Maybe Jesse Quick. Let's just do that. Let's put it on Jesse Quick. We get the call assist. Oh, look at that. We got the stun without even stunning. Hey, she cleared again. That's fantastic. Let's try to, you know what? Just so we could see what the heals look like and the transferring of debuffs, let's heal somebody. Maybe she didn't get it. Boom, let's get rid of her. That's fantastic. Yo, I underestimated myself apparently. So let's copy something. We have so many buffs. I mean, let's just copy something. I don't really want to go after the evasions. Let's put on some more evasions. Wow, this team has actually killed it. Penguin who? I don't even know who Penguin is. You know, in this particular case, we don't even need Penguin. Bah! Oh man, that was super tanky. All right, let's do, let's put some turn meter down. Bah! Oh my gosh, bro. That was a slaughter. I definitely misjudged. I definitely misjudged that that matchup. All right, let's try it with this one. I'm really not sure if we're gonna go first. Probably, maybe not. Brainiac's 15%, Cheetah's 20%. Is Spectre's extra 5% speed gonna be faster than Black Flash? I really don't know. I'm not really worried about Penguin because he looks like he's only 5K, so I doubt that he's gear 11. So really, I'm only worried about Spectre. And if he's actually going before my 15% or 20% or whatever, if that's the case, then it might not be a good idea. But let's see. Wow, Brainiac, bro. Like, see, I don't have him quite leveled up yet. He is level 70, but he's not gear 11. So obviously taking dirt naps is what he really likes to do. Okay, no problem. That's no problem. Let's go. I wish we could apply taunt to ourselves. Like in this particular case, I would love to apply taunt to myself, but I cannot. So that sucks. I'm actually just gonna hit him with a basic. And then I'm actually going to stun him. Okay. That was very nice. Very nice. Jericho is so underrated. I mean, I absolutely love. I mean, not just because he's a Titan, because he is a Titan, but he's so underrated, bro. That call assist right there, that call assist is so good. Okay, let's copy some of this stuff. Let me get rid of her. Put on some awarenesses. Rewind turn meter. We're still not worried about Penguin. Thanks for the cleanse, girl. Appreciate it. Bop. Oh, got the stun and the silence. Jericho on his basic stun and silence. You know what? Add Jericho to the blues that you don't necessarily expect to be good. Add Jericho to the blues. There we go. Let's just get rid of this guy real quick. I mean, we do have a couple blues right now, but let me know in the comments, what do you think about Poison Ivy? As you can see, man, she just pretty much goes with everybody. She is a really strong support tune. And, you know, I certainly have my own team comp that I use in which Cheetah or Lex with Desaad, Darkseid, and Black Flash. I use that 95% of the time when I have to win things. But you know, you can see that she can be placed into pretty much anything and help your team win. And that's why I leveled her up to level 70, because she can get important and she is very beneficial. She's a lot of fun to play on my low level account that's level 25, even though a lot of these abilities, the percentages aren't as high, so they don't work out quite often, but she's still a lot of fun to play, man. Let me know in the comments what you think about her. And that's pretty much the Poison Ivy showcase. Glad we get her. Hopefully we get a Penguin one soon for PvP, because I need to level him up. Definitely. Either way, though, I'll see y'all guys next time. Y'all take it easy. We're out. Peace.